お嬢様。
Hello, my lords and ladies. Joe here. Welcome to the first part in a series that I will be making to help you get quick and easy info about the character creator, starting with the races. I'll give you a rundown to help you decide if a race is the one for you. And what better race to start with than the most quintessential race in any fantasy setting? The one that actually exists in the real world. Humans! Or as they're called in Final Fantasy XIV, the Hyur. The best race for a more textbook self-insert. They make up for their averageness by the fact that their two clans are so different cosmetically that they're practically two races for the price of one. You've got the Midlander, which are your Final Fantasy protagonists. People who play them are almost looked at with suspicion and confusion by all the other players. When there are so many choices to make, why did you pick them? Do you like JRPGs or something? What kind of game do you think this is? Lore-wise, Midlanders are basically an inevitability. See this xenophobic Elsian nation that has closed itself off to the world? Yeah, there are Midlanders there. Refugees from the Highlanders' home nation? Well, it looks like it was home to Midlanders too. Travelers from the Far East? Might as well call it the Midland East. Midlanders have spread across the lands, which is funny because that's how they came to Eorzea. Giant migration waves. Where did they come from before that? I don't know. Everywhere else, I guess. And because they come from everywhere, so is their lore. So if you want to RP without having to worry about too many restrictions, Midlanders are a good choice. If you want a lore-friendly name, I think the Hyur are the most relaxed in the terms of naming conventions. The Eorzean Midlanders are usually based on pre-17th century Anglo-Saxon, Celtic, or Briton names. Last names having to deal with their professions or where they lived. Then you have the Highlander, which are your World of Warcraft humans. And I'm not just saying that because they're bulkier than the Midlanders. It fits up perfectly lore-wise too. Most Highlanders come from a war-like nation. Let's call this nation Ala-Zeroth for this video. Then an evil empire that we will call Garlavision
you suck!
comes up and conquers them. Almost all Highlanders that you meet in game fled their homeland and are now refugees throughout the lands of Eorzea. Sound familiar? Players who play Highlanders totally aren't compensating for anything. I'm pretty sure they see themselves as the Highlander Giga Chad to the Midlander Virgin. If you want to go big without going Shrek big, Highlanders are for you. And their women have the spiciest underwear in the game.
Hubba hubba.
There is a rumor about how the Highlanders came to be. The idea is that some Midlanders got it on with some Rogadin. Normally, I wouldn't give any credence to such speculation, but after seeing how the internet reacted to Lady Triple D, it wouldn't shock me. Typically, lore names for Highlanders are based off of Germanic or Norwegian names, with their last names dealing more with battle and glory. And that's the basic rundown of the two clans of the Hyur. In the comments, tell me if you're thinking of rolling Hyur and why. Or, if you already play a Hyur, tell me which clan and why. Or, if you don't play a Hyur, what is your impression of the Hyur and their players? And like and subscribe. I really hope that my sub count will get higher. I'll see you in the world of tomorrow.